Tonight on CN2 News, local businesses usually hire extra help during the holidays. But will that happen this year? We'll tell you what to expect if you're looking for extra work.
Veterans Day 2001 has a little extra meaning this year. I'm John Walker. Coming up on CN2, we'll take a look at how citizens of Rock Hill are celebrating it.
And move over baseball cards. The Enduring Freedom cards are the latest craze. We'll tell you how to get your hands on them.
When news is breaking, CN2 provides extensive award-winning coverage to York, Lancaster, and Chester counties, covering the issues and stories that are most important to the people of this area. You're watching CN2.
Good evening and welcome to this Monday edition of CN2 News. I'm Kathy Peterson.
And I'm Bob Pierce. Thanks for tuning in tonight.
Yesterday, November 11th, was officially Veterans Day, but a lot of the country held celebrations today to honor service members throughout the armed forces.
It was also a special time to recognize the sacrifices they've made for our freedom. CN2's John Walker has more about some ceremonies held in Rock Hill.
Yes, the flag still stands for freedom, and the city of Rock Hill saluted it today, along with the men and women who have protected the country it represents.
We're excited today about being able to have something here in the park to honor all those who've served and are still serving.
This is the first time the city has celebrated Veterans Day at Hope Grove Park, a coming-out party for parks and recreation, mixed in with a lot of appreciation for others.
It's kind of a great time, national unity to pull us all together, particularly after our September crisis.
And veterans from all walks of life welcome the recognition. From Vietnam,
I think September 11th brought out veterans now, and people are thinking more about us because the country's united again, where it hasn't been for the last 20 or so years.
To Pearl Harbor. Today's ceremony is still haunted by the wounds of the September 11th tragedy.
We had something, they didn't have a chance. Those poor people didn't have a chance at that particular time.
Can you see by the dawn?
Singing was a major part of the city activities. Participants also signed a large banner-type card that will be displayed in City Hall for about 2 weeks. The city of Rock Hill wasn't the only one celebrating Veterans Day today. Some schools also had ceremonies to honor the military service members. Students at Independence Elementary waved the flag and honored a host of veterans while teaching students something at the same time.
Our children grow up with not necessarily knowing why we have our freedom and what it means to live in this country.
Parents, teachers, and other guests got a musical treat, one they didn't want to miss.
From last year, I was really impressed with what I saw at this school, and now I think probably even more because patriotism is one of those things that's starting to come back.
And they heard speeches about such things as liberty and justice.
We say it a million times, liberty and justice for all. But somebody fights and somebody is fighting to give it to us each and every day.
At Independence Elementary in Rock Hill, John Walker, CN2 News.
Officials at Rock Hill Parks and Recreation are planning to celebrate Veterans Day at Confederate Park next year from 5 p.m. till 7 p.m.
The memory of the terrorist attacks on the World Trade Center and Pentagon probably won't fade for some time. But if it does, many trading card stores around the United States will have permanent reminders of the disaster. Grand Slam is a popular hobby store where collectors have been going to pick up packs of the Enduring Freedom cards. Jim Bopp, owner of the baseball card trading business, has had the cards for about 2 weeks, but he says sales of the patriotic wartime souvenirs have been somewhat slow. The 90-card set includes military airplanes, ships, and national leaders. There's even, believe it or not, a snapshot of Osama bin Laden. Bopp says the cards are not near as popular as the ones that came out promoting Desert Shield and Desert Storm.
We sold, probably 10 to 20 boxes a day for a couple weeks of that, but these cards right here aren't really flying off the shelf, although they look pretty good. They look a lot better than the last ones that were out. Like I said, the sticker sets is really what's probably helping the sale of them. They got really nice, colorful stickers in them.
The cards are sold in boxes, 24 packages in each, for about $42, Or you can get a single pack of 7 cards and a sticker for $2.25. The really hot collectible item, however, is the greatest superhero comic books. They retail for about $3.50 and are going like hotcakes.
A downtown Rock Hill merchant surprised citizens this morning as he came out of the back door of his business brandishing a butcher knife. Rock Hill police answered a call stating a shirtless man was wandering around Main Street slashing car tires.
I saw the guy come out, he's throwing stuff outside there. I didn't think nothing about it, I thought maybe just cleaning up, or remodeling. And he come across there and said, "You better get ready to start cleaning up." I said, I didn't hear him. I cut the blower off. And I said, "Sir." He went back across there and put a knife in his van there. I found out later it was his van. And then he went across the street hitting the trees with a knife. Went down and got that black truck down there. Then he went down there, 2 more guys, and they went back in the building, I guess. And I don't know where they went to. They come back up here and went in the office there and stuff.
After damaging some furniture in a nearby furniture store, slashing 4 vehicle tires, and breaking out the front window of a barber shop, Jen Bazemore, owner of the Central Newsstand and Bookstore, was taken into custody by Rock Hill Police and transported to Piedmont Medical Center for evaluation. We are happy to report that no one was injured during today's incident.
If you're looking for a holiday job to make some extra cash, you should have a good chance of landing one. Since the attacks on New York and Washington, the American economy has experienced thousands of layoffs, but retailers say filling those upcoming holiday jobs shouldn't be difficult. Goody's Family Clothing Store manager Bob Lucas says during the holiday season, he fills 15 to 20 seasonal jobs, such as cashiers and sales associates. He says filling those holiday jobs shouldn't be a problem.
Haven't had any problems this year. It's really not been that different than any other year in the past.
Lucas says people seeking holiday jobs because they need the extra cash for Christmas. He says his store has seen an influx of people applying for holiday jobs, but temporary agencies say they've seen just the opposite.
I have not seen the seasonal job openings that I've seen in the past, and I think that's because it's being done in-house.
Shelley says many stores create jobs to handle the upcoming holiday business. She says the best advice if you're looking to land a holiday job is to contact a temp agency or contact the store. Goody's still has a few holiday jobs available. You can contact the store at 980-0812 for more information. And you can also contact TEM Personnel Group in Rock Hill at 138 South Cherry Road or call 329-5900 for holiday job openings. And good luck.
Yes, indeed. All right, coming up on CN2 News, if you're buying a house, you won't want to miss this week's Smart Money segment with some mortgage tips.
And you could make a difference in the life of an emotionally disturbed child. We'll tell you how when CN2 News continues.
Cakes and cookies, toys and gifts, Christmas at your fingertips. New ideas to get you on your way.
It's Southern Christmas show time with festive entertainment and hundreds of merchants selling one-of-a-kind treasures, gifts and collectibles, ornaments and decorations, and delicious treats. Something for everyone on your holiday list.
Let's go to the Southern Christmas show.
You've made a substantial investment in your truck. Now protect your investment with a quality liner from one of the Southeast's largest dealers of truck accessories, US 21 Truck, Auto, and Camper Sales. Choose your liner from manufacturers of distinction and durability, such as Pendoliner, Bodyguard, and Colonel. Plus, we have over 1,000 camper tops and truck accessories stocked for your convenience and ready to install today. Whatever your truck needs, you're sure to find it at US 21 Truck, Auto, and Camper Sales. US 21 Bypass, Rock Hill, South Carolina.
Compassion, understanding,
experience,
respect, board-certified internists.
Excellence in medical practice.
This is what you'll get when you pay a visit to Premier Clinics. At Premier Clinics, we use the latest medical techniques to treat the body of internal diseases such as hypertension, diabetes, arthritis, asthma, kidney diseases, and obesity. We also offer bone density, diabetes, and alcohol testing. Premier Clinics, doctors who really care. Premier Clinics, always there for you.
When it's time to plan a funeral, most people start at a funeral home, and chances are it's miles and miles away from the cemetery, which means you're not only talking about extra cost, you're talking added inconvenience, which brings us to our point. What if the funeral home and cemetery were combined in one location? Good question, huh?
Cawthon Funeral Home and Rock Hill Memorial Gardens, the one place for all your arrangements.
At the University of South Carolina at Lancaster, students enjoy the advantages of a large university with the convenience of a small campus, like the increased personal attention instructors are able to provide to their students. Because at USCL, they're more than just a number, they're an individual, capable of excelling in a variety of strong academic programs, and many majors and classes are easily transferred to other universities and colleges. USC Lancaster, more than you expect.
Welcome back to CN2 News. One local group that helps children is now asking for your help. York Place kicked off its first annual community fundraiser today. The agency is a nonprofit residential treatment facility for young children who have serious emotional problems. The funds raised through this year's community fundraiser will help to provide and meet some of the children's specific needs.
And this will help fund. For example, we've recently had a youngster who needed braces. And I think that I'm told that was a very expensive process. And when we raise private monies like this, then we can use those funds to provide special things that young people need.
This year's theme is Unite for the Children, a call for all citizens to help support children in need. Shiflett says this year's goal is $50,000 and is glad to see the community coming together to help these special children. Retired Lieutenant General Paul Blackwell is this year's fundraising chairman. York Place is owned by the Episcopal Church and has been a part of the York community for 91 years. Now, if you or a business organization want to donate money to the York Place, you can stop by the campus located at 324 Kings Mountain Highway, or you can call them at 684-4011 for more information. The community drive lasts until November the 16th.
Buying a house can be one of the most exciting yet stressful times of your life.
Boy, it really is. In this week's edition of Smart Money, investment advisor Tom Jackson of Burkett Financial Services has some tips to help you through the process.
The single largest purchase for most individuals is their home. Individuals should make sound business decisions rather than emotional ones with regards to this purchase. In this segment, we will attempt to review some of the factors in making this decision. Given the current interest rate environment, homeowners should look at the current interest rate on their mortgage with respect to refinancing. Normally it takes about 1.5 to 2% rate drop to benefit from refinancing and cover the cost associated with refinancing. One exception rests with discussing this option with your current mortgage company. In many instances, you can substantially reduce or eliminate many of the costs associated with refinancing. In refinancing, not only can you reduce your interest rate, but also you can cut the term on your mortgage and generate a huge savings in dollars. It's fairly easy to see the benefit from an interest drop, but let's look at the savings from cutting the term. As you can see, with only an increase of slightly over $200 in your monthly payment, you can save over $77,000 by going from a 30-year mortgage to a 15-year mortgage. PMI can be required by lenders for homeowners making a down payment of less than 20% of the purchase price. If you're paying for PMI, you should remember that it's your responsibility to monitor the necessity for this coverage. Notify the lender immediately upon meeting the ratio for dropping coverage. Some ways you can meet the ratio are by making extra payments to your loan, making improvements to the property, or by having market appreciation in the property. For sale of a personal residence after May 6, 1997, a homeowner may exclude from income up to $250,000 of gain, and a married couple may exclude up to $500,000 of gain realized on the sale. One of the major requirements for this exclusion is that the individual must have owned and used the home as a principal residence for at least 2 out of 5 years prior to the sale. Please review all of these rules to see how they apply to your specific situation.
Smart Money is brought to you each week by Burkett Financial Services. For more financial tips and investment strategies, call 803-980-3232 or visit our website at www.burkettfs.com.
What will it take to live the life you want to lead tomorrow? How much planning will give you the lifestyle you want today? Guidance to properly manage everything you've worked so hard to accumulate. At Burkett Financial Services, we provide strategies that help people achieve their goals and realize their dreams by enhancing wealth through comprehensive financial planning and asset management services. Contact Burkett Financial Services and start building for a better tomorrow today.
When life doesn't go according to plan, will you be ready? The experienced licensed professionals at Fisher Insurance Agency want to make sure you are. With comprehensive policies on auto, home, life, and more, the Fisher Insurance Agency offers personal customer service. After all, your life is unique, so should be your insurance. Visit one of the 3 Fisher Insurance agencies today. The Professional Building on Ebenezer Road in Rock Hill, Highway 9 Bypass in Lancaster, and Heritage Park in Lake Wiley. Check our ads in the Yellow Pages. Don't delay. Call today.
Have you ever given your child a multi-symptom cold medicine and then wondered if you'd done the right thing? Welcome to Health Break, brought to you by Piedmont Healthcare System. Pediatricians say parents often make this common mistake.
Don't over-medicate your child. Learn to recognize the common ingredients in cough and cold medications. If your child has a stuffy nose, choose a medicine containing a decongestant like pseudoephedrine. If cough is a problem, DM, stands for dextromethorphan, may be what you need. Some medications include acetaminophen, the ingredient in Tylenol, but I'd give that separately and only if the child has pain. If you have any questions, call your pharmacist.
If your child needs a pediatrician or family physician, call Piedmont Healthcare System at 1-800-578-4555 or 803-329-1234 to find one who may be right for you. This Health Break has been brought to you by Piedmont Healthcare System. We're here for you, for your family, for life.
Hi, I'm meteorologist Al Conklin in the WBTV Microclimate Forecast Center. Let's bring you up to date on what's happening with your weather. First off, fire weather warning continues for much of North and South Carolina, including the CN2 viewing area with obvious reason. We've got tinder dry situation out there after about 3.5 years of drought. And, of course, it's been exacerbated here in the last month or two with a lack of substantial soaking rainfall. And, frankly, folks, I don't see much that's going to change that situation, at least in the near term. The next 3 to 5 days, I don't see a lot of rain. We've got a big area of high pressure that's governing the weather across the eastern part of the country as we speak. Some cloudiness northern tier states down into Florida and a few clouds and showers out across Texas and the nation's midsection, but very little rain close by to here where we need it in the southeast. In fact, you take a look at the radar, there's your showers off of the coast of the Carolinas down into Florida, other showers here and thunder showers around Dallas, Texas, up to Oklahoma City, and a few light showers up across the northern tier states. Now, high pressure is dominating, as I say. This character of the high is going to change, though. As it moves off toward the east, we'll get more of an easterly flow. It's going to keep it cool, but fairly sunny around here during the day on Tuesday. But down along the beaches, there'll be more cloud covered into Florida. I think a continuation of some spotty showers, other showers and storms out across the nation's midsection. But for the most part, for our area, it will be dry and on the cool side. Plenty of sunshine by day and clear, cool conditions here at night. So your 5-day forecast, here's how it shapes up. And again, I wish there was a major change coming that would involve, well, cooler conditions and maybe cloudier conditions, perhaps even some rain. But right now, I just don't see that happening. So in the morning, look for temperatures to be close to 30 degrees, so it will be chilly again. 62 or thereabouts in the afternoon with plenty of sunshine. Mid-30s here come Wednesday morning, mid-60s in the afternoon. Maybe a few more clouds come Thursday and Friday, but overall, not a lot of change coming up anytime soon. Unfortunately, we need the rain. Don't see it in the forecast. In the meantime, keep safe. I'm WBTV meteorologist Al Conklin.
Today's weather forecast has been sponsored by Hondoc.
Hondoc prescribes the best medicine for your Honda. With complete bumper-to-bumper service, guaranteed work, factory warranties, free estimates, and same-day service, it's easy to see why we are considered the best service in town. And right now at Hondoc, our oil and filter change is just $19. A front brake special is a low $89. Timing belt replacement just $2.99. Make an appointment to visit your Honda doctor today. Honda, Flint Street Extension in Rock Hill or Roosevelt Boulevard in Monroe.
At the Men's Shop in downtown York, we believe that meeting the unique needs of each shopper isn't just important, it's essential. That's why the Men's Shop carries the finest names in fashion. Tommy Bahama wear for men and women, Palmetto Tree merchandise, Allen Edmonds shoes, Suits by Hart Schaffner and Marks, and Columbia Sportswear. Take a short drive to downtown York and you too will realize that the Men's Shop is the complete men's store for high-quality, affordable apparel. Who has the best flowers in town?
Cindy's Flowers, of course.
Cindy's Flowers and Gift Shop specializes in flowers for any occasion. Weddings, church centerpieces, special events, or to express sympathy. Let Cindy's Flowers create the perfect arrangement for you. And Cindy's also offers gourmet and goodie baskets, silk arrangements, stuffed animals, same-day delivery, balloon bouquets, and a whole lot more. Shop Cindy's Flowers on Cherry Road and get carried away.
For the last 100 years, mattresses had to be turned to prevent wear and keep the cushioning resilient. And that's a lot of heavy work.
Select your never-turn mattress today at Barry's. For 75 years, Spring Air mattresses have been the most copied design in the bedding industry. At Barry's, you'll always find Spring Air bedding at discounted prices with selected mattresses starting as low as $59 each piece. Barry's, voted the best furniture store in the Tri-County area. Cherry Road, Rock Hill.
Welcome back. A busy weekend for football in the Palmetto State and the professional team in Charlotte. The good news is 4 out of the 5 area schools advanced to the next round of the playoffs. The bad news, it wasn't a good weekend for South Carolina colleges. And then there are the Panthers. What more can we say? Let's go up to York first, and where the Cougar was getting down, shaking his booty, and Clinton's going to strike first, though. They're going to be shaking things up. Andrew Webb is going to find Robert Cook 36 yards on the end of that pass. Cook takes it in the rest. Clinton's up briefly. Reese Hagans, watch Sam Harper here. Hagans finds Harper, the big man. Look at him. Boom, 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 boom. Harper rumbles 40 yards. That's going to help set up Rodney Howell, who's going to be on the end of another Hagans pass right there. Boom, he takes it in 9 yards out. The York defense took care of the rest. York beats Clinton 26-19. You're going to see the entire York defense here in a second. The Cougars will play host to Union. York won the earlier matchup 20-14. Then down the road in Rock Hill, it was Northwestern. That's Justin Rainey, 2 yards out. And Bobo Thompson's going to get into the act as well. All running here for Northwestern, 14 yards out. This one turned into a blowout big. Jonathan Williams would add to it. It's only the second quarter right here. Williams goes 6 yards. Northwestern wins 42-0. The Trojans meet Stratford on Friday in the next round. Then down the road again in Great Falls. Here's Akeem McMullen rolling out to his left, finding William Culp, and Culp does the rest, takes it in 17 yards out. Special teams would get into play for the Red Devils. Check out the block punt. John Fulmer blocks it, picks it up, takes it in 10 yards out. They're up 14-0, and then it's Akeem McMullen. He's going to do it all on his own here. Doesn't need to throw it. Just gets those legs working. He goes 44 yards for the touchdown. Great Falls shuts out Williston Elko 46-0. The Red Devils will host Ware Shoals in the third round Friday night. In other action, Fort Mill season is over. The Yellow Jackets fell to Marlboro County 72-35. Before Carolina and Clemson could look forward to their showdown on Saturday, they had a little bit of conference business to take care of this Saturday. The 13th-ranked Maryland Terrapins and the 4th-ranked Florida Gators. Primetime national TV games for both programs. Unfortunately, the Gamecocks and Tigers put on a less than stellar performance for their viewers. We start out down in Columbia first. That is Tyler Dean on the punt, and Lito Shepard's going to fumble it. Early in the first quarter, the Gamecocks recover it. The very next play, Derek Watson's going to run left, follow his blocker, and he's going to take it in from 7 yards out. The Gamecocks take an early 7-0 lead. Fast forward a little bit, Gamecocks up 10-3. This is where the Gators get started. Rex Grossman finds Jabbar Gaffney, puts the move on there. Game is tied 10-10, and then Grossman does it himself later. The quarterback sneaks 17-10. The Gators go on to win 54-17. The Gamecocks are now 7-3. Meanwhile, heading north up to College Park, the Terrapins and Tigers. Mark Riley is going to take it in from 2 yards out. The Terrapins take an early 7-0 lead. The Tigers had beaten the Terrapins 8 straight games. And check out the defense. Woody Dantzler couldn't get much going. Terrapins defense all over him. And then Sean Hill is going to put them up 17-6. He's going to find Julian Gary wide open in the end zone. Maryland beats the Tigers 37-20. The Tigers still need one more win to become bowl eligible. And last but certainly not least, the Carolina Panthers facing the greatest offense on the earth. And then this Marshall Faulk, he just adds to it. He goes 71 yards for the touchdown. It's the first quarter, folks. A little bit later, Robert Holcomb is going to run it from 1 yard out. It's now 14-0. Still in the first quarter. Then Kurt Warner is going to find Isaac Bruce, one of his favorite targets. 21-0. Still in the first quarter. Here's your only Panther highlight. 31-0 St. Louis. They just kick a field goal. Rookie Steve Smith. He's going to take it at the 1, and then he's going to go make it to cut to the left, cut back to the right, finds the hole, goes 99 yards. He's the first NFL player for a punt return and a kickoff return. Panthers still lose, though, 48-14. The Panthers return home Sunday to face San Francisco. Like I said, we start out with the good highlights, the high schools, and then we just go down from there.
That's painful. Downhill.
And, of course, the big game Friday, or Saturday.
Thanks so much, John. So how did you celebrate Veterans Day? Well, students at Springfield Elementary School in Fort Mill lined up for a special tribute this afternoon.
And we're going to leave you tonight with some of the sights and sounds from their Veterans Day parade as seen through the eyes of CN2 videographer Manning Kimmel. So long.
March on the cars!
Hi, I'm Brett Kramer, and I have the best way to buy carpet. I arrive on time for our appointment with my entire showroom, which includes the top 100 styles of carpet manufactured by Shaw Industries, the world's largest carpet manufacturer. In the convenience of your home or office, you choose the style or color that best suits your needs. I can and I will save you money because I don't have the expense of a store. Call Carpet Store on Wheels, and I'll return your call in 10 minutes.
In the fast-paced world of auto racing, ProCal helps teams keep up with the latest trends in graphic design. And in the fast-paced world of business, ProCal can provide you and your company with the means to be noticed. Since 1981, ProCal has become an industry leader in the design, manufacture, and installation of vinyl decals. When you're serious about your company's image, stick with the professionals. ProCal. Professional decals.
While not everything in life promises as sweet a return as a child's first ice cream cone, there are some things you can always count on, like the hometown service you receive at Cell River Federal Credit Union, where personalized financial services are still built upon a warm smile and a reassuring handshake. Because first-class service, without the lines, waiting, or hassle, really does make a difference at Cell River Federal Credit Union, located in the Home Depot Shopping Center.
Well, hey there. You like my deck? Built it myself, you know. But I couldn't have done it without the help of city builders. You know, for 45 years, City Builders has been providing all kinds of quality lumber and expert advice to contractors and weekend do-it-yourselfers just like me. Believe you me, if City Builders can help somebody like me fill all this, you won't have any problems.
Tonight on CN2 News, local businesses usually hire extra help during the holidays. But will that happen this year? We'll tell you what to expect if you're looking for extra work.
Veterans Day 2001 has a little extra meaning this year. I'm John Walker. Coming up on CN2, we'll take a look at how citizens of Rock Hill are celebrating it.
And move over baseball cards. The Enduring Freedom cards are the latest craze. We'll tell you how to get your hands on them.